I refuse to.
I refuse to.
You
Absolutely
heard it
not.
here. A Latina refuses to see Snow White.
Yep. Sorry.
Yeah.
Nope. I'm not gonna do it. Wish you all the luck, but nope.
Yeah.
Hello and welcome to the 106th episode of the 30s podcast. My name is Clint.
My name is Uncle Marcus.
Hello, Uncle Marcus. Today we have Chelsea.
Yay.
Chelsea's back.
Return guest of the show.
Yeah.
How many times is this now?
Is it 4?
don't
It's
know.
4. Or see, I was right.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it is
4. Okay.
Or
Yeah.
Well, welcome back.
Thank you.
Yeah. Caesar.
I tried to break the cycle again and show up like not in the spring because that's when I keep showing up. I keep showing
Oh.
up. I am determined to break the cycle, but here I am showing up in the spring again.
It is the spring.
I'm like,
Well,
why?
for help, yesterday
What
was
is it?
spring, and today
That
is
is
not.
true.
today filming it on a muggy,
Mm-hmm.
not rainy,
Not rainy,
Yeah.
just
Muggy.
gray.
Yeah.
gray
I
Wednesday.
think muggy is humid.
Muggy's humid? No,
Yeah.
it's not humid.
It's not humid.
No,
Cold.
it's overcast. After it was 80 degrees yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, something like that.
BS.
Yeah, it was that.
Hate it.
The spring teas, summer teas that we get around this time, it goes back to being cold again.
Mm-hmm.
So, Caesar's here too,
Mhm.
but you won't hear him.
He's wearing some.
Yeah,
That's the best we get.
it's weird having Caesar off mic. Like he's always been on mic, and I listened to a little bit of our last episode, and there's just no. It's just not him talking. You just hear the laugh in the back. But welcome back to the show, Chelsea.
Thank you.
What have you been up to lately?
Just traveling and just finished up a show. So that's literally like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
that's pretty much been my life.
What show?
Midsummer Night's Dream.
Ah,
We finally it's come full circle now. We got the full run of the show because it's been in like 3 different stages. It was over Zoom in 2021.
Oh.
Yeah. And then 2023, we actually got it onto a stage. It was outdoor cabaret show for 1 weekend. And then and then that did so well. It was like an overbooked sort of thing, or what is it?
sold out.
Sold out. Yeah, sold out. So there was like literally a wait list. And they were like, this company was like, okay, well, I guess we have to bring it full circle now. We have to give them the full 4-month run, or 4-week run. It's a lot.
That's a
4-month run.
Broadway.
This is Broadway. Yeah, no, 4-week run. So we just wrapped it up on Sunday, and it was a very, very good run.
Wow.
Nice.
I already miss it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Yeah. And where did you travel to?
Europe. Yeah, like around Christmas time, we went to England, France, and Ireland.
In France. Did you parler français?
Oui.
Ah oui. On peut.
Un peu, just very little, very, very little. They thought I was one of them, though, so that's cool.
Yeah, you could be very, because there's a lot of like ambiguously ethnic French.
Yeah, very.
They're like, where are you
very
from? You from Canada? No.
Canada,
You could be from like a Canadian.
Cajun,
yeah.
French.
Cajun.
Oh,
Cajun.
I've gotten Cajun French before. They're like, "Are you Cajun?" I go, no, but that'd be cool. So, not that I know of. For all I know, I am, and I just don't know it. So,
Right.
Ooh, mystery.
I can't. There's that little percentage of me on 23andMe that is still undiscovered, and we don't know what it is. And for all we know, it's gonna pop up. It's like, you're Cajun French. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You have to like do something in life to unlock it.
I know. Yeah, technology. So
Life
science.
achievement.
The
Yeah.
skill tree.
Yeah, like a
this is-
skill tree.
Skill tree.
Yeah, the Cajun skill
Like
tree.
Assassin's Creed or something.
Yeah.
It's just, I'm never going to unlock this.
No. Were you there for work or just a?
Hanging out. Yeah, I'd never been. My husband had gone before, but I had never gone before.
Yeah.
So I was very excited to go.
Yeah. It was cool. I've been to France before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was cold.
Oh, yeah.
In France, it was, out of the whole trip, Ireland was the warmest.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Believe it or not. Like,
Yeah.
it was like the cold we get here.
Oh,
But
okay.
in France, like, it hurt to walk out. Like, I knew it was going to be cold. And, like, it's one of the reasons we bundled up and everything. But even then, it was still cold.
Oh,
wow.
So cold.
Where'd you go in France?
We stayed on kind of more the outskirts of Paris. We were in Paris, but we stayed near Disneyland Paris.
Oh, yeah. That's
But-
kind of far.
Yeah, which I rookie mistake, and it's kind of like the same mistake you make people who don't know it here. The people are like, Universal Studios and Disneyland are like right next to each other, right? And no, they're not. They're about 45 to an hour, depending on traffic. It could be more.
Yeah. Oof.
But like Disneyland Paris is way on the like 45-minute to an hour train ride out of like the main area of Paris, like where the Eiffel Tower is and all that. But we didn't know that.
Right.
But on the last day, we went into the city, went into Paris and stuff. We were like, okay, we don't want to come across. It's like, we just came here for Disney. We have to see like the Louvre and like, and, the Eiffel Tower and things like that. So on our last day, we were only able to stay there for a few hours. And then we had to catch our flight to Ireland.
Okay.
Nice.
How did you like the Louvre?
Well, we didn't go in, but we stayed on, because everyone is like, okay, but also it is like a huge tourist trap. It was like 3 hours to get in.
Yeah.
It was like 3 hours to get in. And
I went there. I went inside. And I don't know if I'm probably just not an art person, but I didn't get it. Like,
no, that's fair.
Yeah, like I can appreciate art like that, like the sculptures and the paintings, but I felt nothing.
Well,
and I felt kind of bad about it too.
Especially the Mona Lisa.
Yeah, it's so small. That's what I hear.
It's so like,
tiny.
It's like
underwhelming.
Smaller than it's so small, dude. It's like smaller than a regular canvas. It's just, and you have to wait.
Yep.
And it's behind glass.
Yep.
And it's like a farm. There's people in there just pushed up against it.
Yep.
But I felt like I like fine art like that.
Yeah.
I felt like, I don't know.
Yeah.
You do not love the art?
No, I didn't really get it. And you can get like a headset. So it'll tell you stuff about when you walk by the different exhibits, like, oh, this was from this is blah, blah, blah. And it was, after a while, I just took it off.
Yeah. You're like,
it was actually made it worse.
I like the statues.
Statues of,
in the Louvre?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are like, how did they do those?
Oh, yeah.
Of the things that were there, that was probably, I appreciated that more than the paintings.
Yeah.
I thought the outside of it looked better than the inside.
Yeah. Yeah, the outside was kind of with the pyramid and all that. Like outside, I was like, "Ooh, this is nice," but the line was just like snaking around to get in. I'm like, that is no. And also, even if we wanted to, we couldn't because we were on a time schedule. And the one thing that I did not get to see that I wanted to see Jim Morrison's grave.
Oh. I got to see that.
Damn.
That was cool. And there was nobody there.
There was nobody there, of course. See, I didn't think there would be. And I really wanted to see that, but we were looking at our time. We're like, nah, we got to get to the airport.
Yeah.
So, but that's the only downside.
Even that one too, you can't really go up to it. It's
right.
kind of like
it's blocked off a little.
Yeah, you're a little far away from it. And then the outside of it's like a bunch of people driving off there all the time.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool, but that was cool to see. And you said Eiffel Tower too?
Yeah, I saw the Eiffel Tower.
Did you get to go up inside of it?
No, we just took a faraway picture. Again, we were going to the tourist traps.
We were checking all the boxes.
Checking off the boxes, like, okay, I seen it, but we don't have to go up.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
If I'm back there again, I'm sure I'll maybe want to go up, but I want to go back in the spring when it's not freezing.
Right. I went in the summer and it was very hot.
Very hot. Yeah, that's what I hear.
And we walked up the Eiffel Tower, which is excruciating.
You walked?
Well, you can only go the mid part. So you know how if you've seen it, it goes up and there's like that like box and then it's the very top. At that time, I don't know if it's because it was closed off, you could only walk up to that middle part. They have elevators too, but we wanted to walk it and it was excruciating.
Yeah.
Get your steps in.
Oh, we got our steps?
Yeah, we were taking count of like how many steps we were getting and stuff. We took our most steps in Paris.
Yeah, you have to walk everywhere.
We have to walk everywhere. I mean, we had to walk everywhere in England too, and in London and in Ireland. Our hotel was literally like, it was perfect because everything we wanted to go to was in walking distance. It was in Dublin specifically. And it was so great because everything took like no more than 10 to 15 minutes to get to where we needed to go.
Oh, nice.
But Paris, I was surprised.
Yeah.
Like that is where
you do the
that's
walking?
where we did the most walking. I'm like, really? It doesn't feel like it.
Yeah.
But I thought it was going to be London because we walked everywhere, upstairs and downstairs and just everywhere in London. Like obviously we took tube.
The tube.
The tube. But yeah, the tube. But we didn't. But I was like, we are doing a lot of walking. Doing a lot of walking here.
And how was London?
London. I loved London. Always
one of my places I want to go to.
Oh, it's amazing. And for actors, it's even better because I was just absorbing everything. And Yeah, we saw 2 shows there.
Ooh,
and
what shows?
I saw my first Panto, which do you know what that is? Yeah, first Panto. Mm-hmm. Those. Do you know what that is?
I've never seen it.
How would you describe it? Like it's a big, lavish. Oh gosh, it's like kids story. What is it? Story.
I don't know.
We did Robin Hood. It was Robin Hood. That's what we. Yeah.
I don't know a lot about it. I just know it's for kids mostly.
But this one had a lot of body humor.
Okay.
This one, yeah, but there was kids in the audience and stuff, and people. There was like little in jokes that I'm pretty sure if you live there and go back, because we saw it at the London Palladium.
Yeah.
If you go back there yearly, there's like what I think little jokes that if you're a regular there, you would get them. Because a lot for us who were like, that was our first time going there. We were like, huh?
Right.
Okay, we get it. It's funny, but.
I always it reminds me of like a Nick Jr. show.
Yes.
Like, with people. Like
people.
Yeah, like what was that one? Gullah Gullah Island. Or
yeah.
something. Yeah, with like, like there's a big like frog thing here and it's just normal. It's just part of what's happening.
Lots of singing, lots of dancing. Everything's really big. Like there's a designated character. There's like the hero, almost like a, what is it? A melodrama, kind of like a melodrama. Just everything is like, oh no. And just, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got kind of a, it's the Monty Python-ish kind of vibe to it.
Naturally.
Yes.
Very like slapsticky and
they always have like some English celebrity guest that shows up. I was pissed. 2 or 3 days after we left London, the special guest for that same show was Ian McKellen.
Wow.
We just missed him. And the other, I can't remember who our person was, but it was a guy.
It wasn't Ian McKellen.
It was not Ian McKellen. And we found that
Ian McKellen.
It was not.
It wasn't Gandalf.
It wasn't, but I probably would have just cried had I seen him. I was
cried.
What?
Yeah.
But yeah, we found that out like 3 days later. We were like, and he was, Eric, my husband, was just like, so guess who we just missed? And I go at the pantomime. Guess who was the guest like 3 days ago? This when we were in France. And he was like, guess who we just missed? Who? Ian McKellen.
Wow.
What?
No.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh. You said you saw 2 pantomimes?
No, I saw one. Oh, well, yes. I saw one. I saw 2 shows in London. I did see 2 pantomimes. I saw one in London and I saw one in Ireland.
Oh, in Ireland.
Okay.
Yeah, in Ireland. I saw one there. It was Peter Pan.
Oh, Peter Pan.
But we left it intermission.
Was it bad?
No, it wasn't bad. It was great and everything, but it was clearly like the kid equivalent. It was one was very family friendly, and we were the only 2 adults in there that had no kids. We just looked like perverts.
Yeah.
And we just looked
or tourists.
That too. We're just like
tourist pervs.
Tourist pervs, American pervs.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Did that one have a special guest?
That one did not have a special guest, from my understanding.
Okay.
I don't. Yeah, and
The special
You
guest was
you guys left, and then
they were
Ian
like,
McKellen
Ian
comes out.
McKellen. Oh, damn it!
Missed him again.
Missed him again. But yeah, but the other show we saw in London was Stranger Things: The First Shadow, which was amazing.
Oh, that's like an experience, right?
No, it's a play.
Oh,
it's a play.
Okay.
It's like it's everything that's happening in the town before the 80s happened. So it takes place in the 1950s, and it's all the kids as parents.
Oh,
and it's like the early signs of like animals going missing, weird radiation stuff. It's all the early signs of that, and it's creepy.
Yeah.
There were some parts that I'm like, oh my God, this is creepy.
Right.
But it was really good. Now it's on Broadway here in New York, or getting ready to go to Broadway.
Yeah.
Really
the same
good.
production?
Same production.
Okay. Cool.
But if you get the chance, I highly recommend watching.
Yeah. Did you go to the Harry Potter experience?
Yes,
there?
we did.
How was that?
That was cool. It was really cool, but it from WB. I mean, it was
that's right.
Yeah, from WB, I was like, I've seen a lot of this stuff. Like a lot of stuff we skipped over because we're like, we experienced this already. We have it over here. And I'm like, some of it is already, over here in LA, but there were certain things that I'm like, oh, that's cool. And like, we got to see like the Hagrid animatronic, and for Hagrid's actor, like there was, they had they gave him a giant animatronic, like he was inside the.
That's how they did that.
That's how they did it. Yeah, like it blinks and it moves. Like for all the like extended shots where Hagrid's like up here and the kids are down here or something like that. But it was really trippy.
Yeah,
how they did it. But yeah, I'll have to go more into detail on that later.
Yeah, because Warner Brothers here in LA has all the costumes, most props.
Yeah.
But then not all the big sets because they just kept the sets up there.
Yeah, they have the sets up there. Like you have the Great Hall. Yeah. That was cool walking through the Great Hall. All the lights. Everything is like untouched. Right. It's really cool. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so cool.
That's the actual set from the movie?
Mm-hmm. Wow. Everything. Like actual set pieces. Right. Like, and it's like, this is where we filmed all of this.
That's cool.
So that was really cool to walk through.
Yeah.
But yeah, a chunk of it, it's like, okay, I've seen this.
Right.
And my friend, she was like, oh, I took my nephew through there. It's going to take like 3 hours. Not for us personally. It did not take 3 hours. It took us maybe an hour and a half.
Okay.
Because some of the stuff are like, okay, we've seen that, done that.
Right.
They have it here. We worked it.
Yeah.
I worked it. So we were like, okay.
You start giving information.
I know. I'm like,
you do your own tour.
I do my own tour. I get on my shirt.
This is the Dobby when he was dying.
Yeah, exactly.
Move over, you British twit. I have this.
Right.
Oh
yeah.
They didn't start doing wands until the third movie.
Right.
That's when the Alfonso Cuarón was like, we're going to make them forever.
We're going to make them forever. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, wait, tell me that trivia. I don't know what that is.
Go ahead.
Well, because the wands in the first two movies, they were just sticks.
Oh.
And when Alfonso Cuarón came on, he was like, we should have them all have their own character.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
That's why they're all designed differently.
I'll have to go back and look.
Look.
You don't even notice.
Yeah.
No. Until you have to stand in front of it for hours.
Yeah.
Until
they drill the information into you.
Yeah.
What can I talk about here?
I mean, he was on it a lot longer than you were there OG, but I was only there for 2 weeks because I was doing the seasonal thing. So
oh, okay.
Yeah, but I mean, like there were certain things that I'm like, wait, really? But I knew that. That I knew.
Yeah.
Okay. What was the best part about England or London? Were you just in London or did you go?
Just in London. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We were just there. I don't know. It's just everything, honestly. I can't really pinpoint. I mean, like seeing the two shows was really fun.
Yeah.
And I don't know, just the atmosphere because we went for Christmas, like around Christmas time. So seeing, going on the bus tour, our first night there was, we got into our hotel room and it was friggin' cold. Again, not as cold as Paris, but still really cold. Mm-hmm. And we got on the double-decker bus and to see all the Christmas lights and stuff.
So they have it decorated for Christmas.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. And they just take you around that big, the famous area of London, like where, Big Ben is and stuff.
Right.
And,
I was going to say Big Ben.
Yeah, Big Ben. And, they give you trivia facts and our tour guide was really knowledgeable. And like her grandma was, her grandma was the model for a statue. Outside one of in the fashion district area, like her grandma was a model, and she's like, oh, every time I drive by here, there's my grandma, there's my nan. So there's my nan. So she's like, I just get to see her every day. But she's like, that's my grandma. So
did you see, is it Abbey Road? Wherever the Beatles? Yeah.
Yes, we did go to Abbey Road, and I got to walk.
You did?
Yes, did the walk.
Did you have to wait? Was it like a big?
A little bit, but not really.
Yeah.
Not really. We went in like the middle of the day, or kind of earlyish middle of the day, afternoon, whatever.
Right.
But no, there was a couple people, but it's really funny to watch people like, do the walk and then watching cars go by, and you're like, okay, nobody get hit.
Get to work. Yeah.
I'm trying to get to work, people, but nobody cares really.
Right. It's just the road.
It's just the road, but nobody. Yeah. I mean, no. People care, like people that want to take pictures, but the drivers, from what I saw, nobody cared. We were like, yeah, it's Abbey Road. We live here. We have the cool Beatles road here.
Right.
But yeah, we went to Abbey Road, saw the recording studio. We didn't go in. We just saw the outside of it. But
did you get to see Pinewood Studios?
No.
No. Okay. And that's where they should film like Star Wars.
All kinds of stuff. Yeah.
Because
all the big movies are there.
Because they don't do a tour, right?
I don't think so.
I think that's where most stuff is filming.
Yeah. No, I don't think so. If I didn't see it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
That's where Avengers is filming right now.
Hey.
Boom, boom.
Yeah.
If you watched the news today about Marvel.
I saw that. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Were you watching the live stream?
No, I saw the after video.
Yeah. We did it all at once.
Yeah, where they all did it all at once.
That's nice.
I was at work. So I was doing a gig. I was doing a gig
I had
when
the
they
live stream on, but I'm not just staring at it, right? Because it was like every 10 minutes they'd move it over.
Yeah.
But I had it on, and every time, because they would play music.
Yeah.
And it was music for each. I watched the one afterwards, and it was all the same song. But when they would go to each chair, it was music from whatever movie or whatever.
Right.
So you were like, oh, is it going to be? Is it going to be? I hear the Wakanda theme, and then they show Letitia.
Okay.
So it was kind of cool that they start playing the music, and then they move it over, and you see
it over
the
to a little.
And then, it was kind of fun. Just have it on, like And I don't know. It was.
And then RDJ's at the very end going,
yeah. There's so many. Well, when they did him,
so excited.
in the live stream, they started playing music, which I'm assuming is the Doomsday theme. Because it was like a spin on the Avengers, but they had him like come from the background to like, they weren't moving the camera.
Oh, okay.
Like, okay, who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? And then the song played for like 2 minutes. And so then you see like the in the background the doors opening for the studio, whatever they're in, and then you see somebody walking up, and you're like, oh, it's him. And then he sits in his chair, and then they go to his chair. So it was very like, I've been out of Marvel for a while now. I've lost steam for it, but I got excited watching.
I was so excited. Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that.
Yeah,
there's so many, and the X-Men.
The X-Men.
Oh my god. I love X-Men.
Ian McKellen.
Ian McKellen. I know. I'm not going to miss you this time,
Ian.
I'm
gonna see this. It was cool though. There's so many names. It was like 20 something.
Rebecca Romaine.
Rebecca Romaine's coming back. She's going to be blue again.
Yeah, I'm like,
good.
She's going to put the makeup on.
She's going to put the makeup on.
Yeah, one more time.
Yeah. And then she's going to pass the torch on to somebody else probably.
Not Jennifer Lawrence.
Probably.
I don't think Jennifer Lawrence.
I think she's done.
It's going to be like Margaret Qualley or someone.
Rogue.
Like
Her is Rogue. Yeah.
She's going to take the substance and Margaret Qualley is going to pop out.
Exactly. Out of her back.
Yeah.
She's just going to like pass out.
She's also blue.
She's also blue.
That's how we get the new X-Men in the movies. They all take the substance. But there's no 7-day time limit, guys. It's just you're a new person now.
Yeah. We don't know anything.
Yeah.
No, we don't know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's very exciting for.
Oops, excited.
Yeah, but then even then there weren't all the names that like we know will be in it.
Yeah, there's supposed to be more. Like that's crazy. I was like, there's gonna be more.
Yeah, dude. We were saying earlier, like everyone's gonna have 2 minutes of screen time.
I know.
There's so many characters.
Yeah.
And then once it was over, they said, "Oh, there's more to come." Like more to come.
Yeah.
How?
What is it? The scene in Endgame? What you want more?
Yeah. What do you want? Yeah. And it's like when you see a bunch of fucking portals open up, and like, oh, okay, well, there they are. It's more. They're coming back.
Lightning McQueen's gonna come out.
Yeah.
They'll come with Mater. They'll be pulling out.
It's gonna be like just
I
a
was
whole
built for speed.
a whole Disney like Endgame
Just the whole-
scene. You're like,
all the
wow,
IP.
they're all
All the-
here.
They're like, we've ruined all
Walt
this.
Disney's the final battle. He's gonna come out.
Skywalker's gonna pop out.
To all who come to this happy place,
Yeah.
assemble.
Yeah.
I want this now. He's the new Stan Lee.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would
wow.
be. He'd be like the god of the
Of everything.
all of
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Maybe it's Mickey. Maybe it's
yeah.
like Walt's coming out like holding Mickey's hand or something.
Out of one of those portals.
Yeah.
You know how like when the Black Panther cast walked out and it's all quiet. You're like, you just see Walt with Mickey.
You know how crazy Disney fans would get? They would eat that up so much. They would die. The
I would
Disney
start tearing up
adults-
but from laughter, not from
I know.
emotions. Like I am now.
We definitely have an experience. Like, everyone in that theater would be. You've seen those.
All the Disney adults, everyone's like, oh my God.
Yeah, you've seen the. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but the reaction videos to Endgame when everyone shows up.
Yeah.
It'll be that again, but it'll be a much different experience. I think it won't be like.
It'll be like
All the live action Disney princesses are
Yeah.
going to come out. We're here to make a statement.
No way, yeah, like
like
oh.
Hans Zimmer does a
No, it'll be
video.
everyone but Snow White. They're not getting
Everyone
Rachel
but
Zegler back
Snow
for
White.
that.
No, thank you.
No, they're all here.
Hans Zimmer does like a redo of It's a Small World.
Oh God.
It's just deep.
I need this so bad, and I'm tearing up
Yeah.
because it's so funny.
Well, make
so
this your
good.
spoof thing.
We'll make it. It's in the
too.
spoof.
Is it the spoof?
I saw
The spoof files.
because ever since I like learned at Fullerton to write screenplays.
Yeah.
I've been doing this like fantasy spoof thing where I named myself Clint and Uncle based off Leonidas. It was the Lord of the Rings spoof at
Yeah.
first. And because so then the Snow White movie was like so like I watched it and I was like, this is like just so bad that I need to make this spoof now, like for reals, because we need to make fun of this stuff. Yeah, we have to. It's just so like it's dopey.
Yes.
It's dopey.
It's dopey.
Like the dwarf.
It's the dwarf.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like it's just so it's ridiculous. It's
Absolutely.
nuts. Like, did you see it?
No, I refuse to.
You refuse to.
I refuse to.
You heard
Absolutely
it
not.
here. A Latina refuses to see Snow White.
Yep. Sorry.
Yeah.
Nope. I'm not gonna do it. Wish you all the luck, but nope.
Yeah. Don't worry, you're not the only one not watching.
Oh, I know.
you're
There's
not.
lots of people that are not watching it.
Yeah, because if she was a cast member, she would like almost get fired for not being Snow White. She's not bubbly.
He's talking
not
about a
positive.
Disney cast member.
A Disney cast member. So if you're a cast member or worker at Disneyland, they'd be like, oh, so I have some notes for you.
Yeah.
And so Snow White, she's more bubbly. She's more personality. Like, she sings, but like she's trying to like be friends with the creatures and the critters, and then help the dwarfs.
You're saying this version is not like that.
No, she's just like, wow, Snow White was a person once.
Oh.
I've been living in this cellar for years.
Oh. She's playing it like
My father,
she's seen some.
yeah, my father told me that I would be ruler one day. I need to work on it. And then, because they redid the One Day My Prince Will Come song into like, I'll be able to do this.
One day he's not gonna come.
One day he won't come, and I'll have to do this all on my own, which is not a fantasy.
No.
That's my life right now. Right now, it's like, oh, no one's coming. You have to do this all by yourself, girl. And I'm just like, I want the fantasy of someone's waiting there for me. Bring that back.
You specifically?
Yeah, me specifically. I'm not saying all the people reviewing Snow White just crapping on it the whole time.
Right.
It's always like a 30-year-old dude.
Yeah.
With like, they do the reaction things.
Yeah.
Well, like it's showing the poster, and then it's the white guy going, "This was real trash."
Yeah.
Doesn't really say why. It's just like, "Oh, I hate it too."
Yeah.
Look at me. Give me the reviews.
Yeah. Yeah.
Their
like-
head's like floating around.
Yeah, it's like a floating head.
Yep.
Just in the back. Yeah,
Or
yeah.
it's just the
like-
eyes and the mouth.
Yeah.
If you're on TikTok. It's
I'm like, is that a filter, Caesar? Like, do they? I don't. They just do it. They all know how to do it, except me.
It must be a trend. I don't know.
Maybe internet trend.
It could be.
It's like some of the music. Gal Gadot has a song,
That's what I heard.
and it's like, have you seen the Descendants movies?
Yes.
So those were good compared to this.
Yeah.
And I've watched the Descendants movies.
They're fun.
I'll admit that I've had fun watching them.
They are.
It's like-
I was
it's like-
late to the game on them, but they were. My friend introduced me to. She's like, I'm going to sit with you, and I'm going to watch them with you. Okay. I wasn't really sure, and then I was like, what's happening next? I need to know.
I was into it because it's a really good idea, Marcus.
Yeah.
Where it's like the offspring of the Disney villains and the princes and princesses. They all have to go to school together.
Oh, okay.
The idea is kind of cool because it's like, oh, what are those kids like?
It's like Sky High, but for,
Yeah,
for Disney princesses and princes and things
So
like
like
that.
the
Yeah.
idea is
Villains.
good, but then they'll just start singing and dancing at what I would even say at weird times.
Yeah.
And I like that stuff.
Yeah.
I can only imagine what you would think. You'd be like, what the heck is going on there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
whole
I
time.
told him earlier that that Snow White reminded me of a Disney Channel movie. Like to see whether that's
higher
good or
budget.
bad, like, that quality of movie where they had a giant budget, but just like it's more, I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't even articulate it, but I just thought this looks like a Disney Channel movie. Remember they used to have the Disney Channel original movies? Yeah, that's what this reminded me of.
I mean, what were your favorite ones?
I liked, do you remember Genius?
Yeah.
Yeah, the kid that played hockey and
Yeah.
he pretended to be like a cool kid.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And it had Emmy Rossum in it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really young and
Really
awesome.
young. Yeah. I like that one and Smart House.
Oh,
Like
yes.
Smart House?
I was just
That
going
was
to say,
fun.
I love Smart
I wanted that house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody did.
Yeah. The house does whatever you want.
Mhm.
Don't Look Under the Bed. Was that one?
It was a creepy one.
One with the boogeymen.
Yeah,
right?
that one I think got banned.
Really?
I think it got banned, or it was like you
had a warning or something.
It had a warning or something, but I remember it purposely did not play a lot because kids were getting scared.
Yeah.
And I was like, he's scary.
Yeah.
There were some moments, and I was watching that as a kid, and I was like, oh, this is a little unsettling.
Her friend turns into a boogeyman at the
Yeah.
end. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Have you seen it?
I feel like I haven't.
I don't know if it's on
is
Disney
kinda
Plus.
scary. Yeah.
It's creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I liked what is it? Mom's Got a Date with a Vampire.
That one was good. dude.
That was so good.
Yeah.
I love that one.
That was what's her name? Stand up. The one from Sabrina.
Oh.
She was the
Oh
mom.
yeah,
in it.
Aunt
Caroline.
Hilda.
Yeah,
Aunt
Caroline Ray.
Hilda. Yeah.
She was in that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a good one too. Man, there were some bangers.
I liked Look at the Irish.
Oh yeah.
That was good.
Oh yeah. Look at the Irish.
Are they on Disney Plus?
Yeah.
Oh,
They are?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now something to watch tonight.
Yeah, honestly, I'd rather watch those than Snow White.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any of those.
So you would not recommend Snow White? Not even as like a hate watch.
Maybe hate watch it.
Maybe go in after a couple margaritas or something.
Yeah, like the way that I described.
Yeah.
Flask with you.
Like I think Madam Web is a good time of like laughing at it the whole time.
I was like, excuse me.
Like a good
Walks
drinking-
out of here.
Walks, I was like, you know what? This is over.
Yeah, did you see it?
Oh yeah, I saw it.
Like
and
the part where she's like, she reads the journal from her.
oh
her
yeah.
dad,
That.
And she's like, I'm gonna try it now.
Oh yeah, no,
Tries
it's
to climb the wall.
absolutely terrible. I saw Craven when I was in Ireland.
Oh.
I saw it in
was that?
Ireland. Here's the funny thing: we saw it in 4XD, where your seats
Like
move.
shaking around.
We
and
didn't
stuff.
know it was 4XD at the time. We're like, what the hell? The way it was out.
Well, the rhino's on screen
Yeah,
right now.
Every time Aaron Taylor Johnson gets in a car, your seat starts rumbling, and then there's like puffs of smoke, and like the car like picks up speed, and then like
It smokes at you.
it smokes at you.
Wow.
And like it just there was people next to us like just like with their popcorn, they were like and I had suggested, I was like, let's get popcorn, and Eric's like, this is 4D, I don't know if we want to get, he's like, thank God we did not get it, because popcorn, we were literally, I almost fell out of my chair like 3 times. It was so unnecessarily aggressive.
Oh
Yeah. How
I was
was
there
that movie?
It was terrible.
that was worse.
It was terrible. I was there for Aaron Taylor Johnson though, so that's about it.
Yeah.
Because
I haven't watched any of those.
She's just so bland the whole time.
Oh yeah, everybody is though.
You saw Madam Web too?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You see Morpheus?
No.
Okay. I hear that's like the good one.
Trifecta, yeah.
Quote, the good one of the
Trifecta of do I want to start drinking? And
Yeah.
so
the drunk trio.
the drunk drink,
I don't
yeah.
know. Yeah, I haven't seen any of them. I don't know.
No.
Morpheus was cool because of the internet culture around it.
Morbius.
Morbius.
Yeah.
Morbius.
And
Like
then-
Morpheus. I was like, that's from Little Nemo.
Yeah.
King
Morbius.
Morpheus.
My bad. I don't know. Morbius.
Yeah.
But then I.
Pulling.
Yeah.
Pulling a niche reference. If you know, you know.
It was funny because I think they thought people wanted to see it again, so they re-released it in the
Yeah, they
theater and
did.
nobody watched it.
No. It's because people were going to see it purposely because
Yeah.
how bad it was.
Right.
Yeah.
Morbid
Yeah,
time.
it's
That's what it
Morbid
was.
time.
Yeah, it's like, no,
Yeah.
the internet's having fun with the movie. The movie's still.
Oh yeah.
don't- you
that
don't need
does
to
not
bring it
mean
back.
we like it.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of those movies. Nor have I done a 4D movie experience. It seems like.
Craven was my
it is.
first one. I was like, okay,
Yikes.
this is
I
and in
remember-
Ireland in an Irish theater.
Yeah. An Irish audience. Okay.
Interesting.
Good.
Well,
Wow.
I heard like because they did one for Twisters,
Oh my god.
and so people that went to watch Twisters were like just the whole time being thrown.
You just
the whole movie was just being thrown around your seat, and if you have
ain't no
popcorn,
love in
popcorn's
Oklahoma.
going everywhere. Your Coke's flying everywhere. It's like,
Save me, Glenn. I can't. I'm not gonna do it.
I just don't get how that would make the movie better. I don't know. It's more of an experience, but
In certain movies, I feel like it would, but that one, no.
yeah, I
Yeah.
know they did
No.
that same thing for. They had it for Spider-Man, one of the Spider-Mans.
Okay.
And so when he's swinging around, they're like, people are like,
That kind of makes sense, though,
Yeah,
in a
fun.
weird,
Yeah.
I don't know, if it's done in proper
right.
thrusting.
Thrusting, yes.
Proper thrusting, everybody.
Thrust.
Yeah, proper thrusting.
It's just a picture of Chelsea. Like, let's click on that one.
That's a click.
You get the views.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to be clickbait. I get enough of that crap as it is.
Yeah.
I don't need more. Please no.
Enough of that.
You have broken. I have been here no more than an hour, not even an hour yet, and you've broken me 3 times already. What the hell? Proper thrusting.
I don't know. Hey, you said it.
Proper
Now
thrust.
you said it again.
There was a newspaper headline. That would be the newspaper headline.
Proper
Thrusting.
Proper thrusting.
Chelsea
In
says
Ireland,
proper
she just came back from London.
London.
She had a proper thrusting.
So we never heard that before. Now we're gonna use it. We're thrusting.
No.
Anyway, speaking of 4D. So it's not 3D, right? They don't.
No.
Okay.
No, it's
Physically moving you.
it's just you're just aggressively moving.
Yeah.
Aggressively
moving. Oh, I've changed the context now.
Aggressively moving.
Aggressive. That's still gonna come across.
That's what they'll
as
say
bad.
about aggressively, and that's what they'll say about Honora. Aggressively moving, especially by the end.
Yeah.
You watch it?
I haven't watched it yet.
Oh,
Okay,
it's so good.
Is it good?
I saw it 3 times.
Oh wow,
I really liked
you're a
it.
fan.
I'm a fan of that movie.
I saw Substance twice and we own it. Eric's
Yeah.
like obsessed with the Substance.
I rewatched
I mean,
liked
but
it.
yeah, it is
Liked it a
so
lot.
good though.
I rewatched it because I watched it. We talked about it on our last episode. I watched it pre all the hype,
Okay.
and I really liked it.
Yeah, I did too.
I liked
Yeah,
it
I did
then.
too.
And then I started seeing all the hype and like, wow, people are really responding to this
Yeah,
movie.
so
And
good.
I watched it again whenever after our last episode. So
Right.
it's a great movie.
It's
Yeah.
Yeah, I really liked Nora though.
It was-
I can see why it won Best Picture and Best Actress over The Substance.
okay.
Mhm.
After watching it,
Interesting. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like on Hulu now or something.
Yeah,
I need
yeah,
to
you can
watch it. And sit down and actually watch it.
yeah, it's fun. It's surprisingly, it's really funny. Like,
Funny?
yeah, it's
Yeah. No, I didn't expect it to be so
it's-
funny.
Interesting.
I expected it to be not dour, but just kind of like the life of a sex worker. I don't know, like just like kind of more of a drama. So.
okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I was
Yeah. But then
From
it's
the
really
trailer
funny.
too, I was like, this is a drama.
Yeah, it's like almost like a dark comedy, I guess,
Okay.
where it's like this shouldn't be funny, but it is.
Watch it.
Mhm.
Yeah. So anyway, we won't talk about it if you haven't seen it, but it's really good.
Nosferatu, on the other hand.
Nosferatu.
We can talk about that.
I saw that one twice in the theater.
I saw it literally 2 days in a row. Christmas Eve and
Wow.
Christmas Day.
Oh, double
Double.
Yeah.
holiday special.
The Christmas cheer.
Yes, it was. I love
love
that
that movie,
movie
too.
so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great. And that one too, I really didn't have any, because I've seen Eggers, I've seen Lighthouse
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah, great.
what's the one? Witch, the Vivitch.
Vivitch.
And I liked those two movies a lot.
Mhm.
I watched The Northman and kind of just
Northman was good. Yeah, it wasn't anything crazy.
I was
but-
upset that I didn't like it as much as I should. Like I probably should like it more. So I was really excited to see Nosferatu.
Yeah.
But because of the silent movie, I was like, well, it's not going to be like that.
No.
So I had nothing really to go on, and I thought it was incredible.
But, yeah.
It was great. Everything about the way it looked was amazing.
Mhm.
All the acting was great.
Cinematography. Oh my
Yeah.
Yeah.
The scene where Lily Rose Depp, where she's like freaking out.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
wow, this is not CG. This is real. Like,
Yeah.
she's actually doing all this stuff. I thought that was crazy.
I'm trying to figure out how she does that tongue thing. I was like, I think that might have been CG, but I don't know.
I had read that everything that she did was her, and she worked
Interesting.
with like
Oh yeah, she worked with a
Something.
movement coach basically that
it was like
specializes
contortionist,
in
but
like
something that like
yeah.
where she really was doing all that crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it was great.
Yeah. I thought she should get nominated.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But weird.
something.
It was like what did it get nominated for? What did it got nominated for? What costumes?
Costumes.
Or
I like the
something?
costumes.
Yeah, costumes
Yeah.
are awesome.
I like that period. It's like Charles Dickens time.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
it's like a really screwed up Charles Dickens.
Right.
Like that's not the theme or anything, but just
yeah,
the boogeyman. But like people like imagine Charles Dickens characters being haunted
Yeah.
Right.
by actual
right.
demons.
Oh
so
my God, that'd be a hardcore Christmas story.
yeah.
Yeah. And it was funnier than I thought. There were some funny parts in it too. It was
Yeah.
with Aaron Taylor Johnson and Lily Rose Depp. Just like he's just so disgusted by her all the time.
Oh yeah.
It was funny.
Because she puts his hand on or her
Yeah,
hand on
yeah,
thing,
the
he just yeah.
Yeah, I audibly laughed in the theater when no one else did. Yeah.
Awkward.
Yeah, I watched it alone. But
I saw it at Universal Studios at the first night. I saw it on Christmas Eve,
Mhm.
and all of us were all dressed in our garb and everything.
Oh,
and
yeah,
it was like a unit. It
yeah,
was awesome.
yeah.
Like, all of it. Like I dressed up. Eric did not dress up. He just wore a black T-shirt. But like everybody,
That's on theme.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was on theme.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just like everybody. I'm like, this is so cool.
Your coven.
Yeah, I was like, no, not the coven. No. It was just kind of cool how all of us like without knowing anybody
you
knowing
didn't
each other.
plan it.
Nobody planned it. No,
planned it.
no. I mean, this is like complete strangers. Just like,
I see.
Like
yeah.
all the goths in LA came
Yeah.
out and were like,
Oh.
we were like, all of us were wearing like similar, like, like shirts and
Yeah.
just everything, just cool attire,
Right.
just really cool. Like more some than others. I was very cash.
Yeah.
But all of us were like in the same color palette, and I was like, "This is so cool."
It's kind of fun. That's like a whole experience.
Yeah. And it's not like we knew anybody. It's just everybody came out on Christmas because everyone's like, "We're gonna go see it on Christmas Eve." And no, I didn't know anybody. I literally went with Eric.
Yeah.
But that's it. But it was just kind of cool to see all these people.
Yeah.
Going together. I'm like, you're one ticket for what are you here to see?
Yeah, we all know where you.
We all know what you're all here
to
to
see. Same
see.
theater.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That was a we just talked about that, but it wasn't for Best Picture.
No,
like costumes or cinematography or something like that.
Yeah, we were talking earlier. The only Best Picture movies that I saw was Honora, The Substance, and Dune. I didn't see any of the other ones.
Yeah, it was. Did I see any more?
What was The Brutalist? I'm not watching that.
I didn't see that.
Sounds like a brutal watch. I don't want to watch that.
Like 3.5
That's the 3.5 hour one, right?
Yeah, and it's just.
I get that confused with Conclave. And I was like, no, that's not the right one. I was like, which is the one that's 3 hours?
Yeah, they both are probably not feel good movies. So
no, I don't think so.
I didn't want to watch them. But yeah, I don't know.
Have you watched anything where you've been really impressed by the acting?
I mean, there's been, like, I really liked Poor Things.
Poor Things.
Poor Things' acting was really good.
Caesar loved Poor Things.
Oh, yeah. I love Poor Things. Yeah, Poor Things was cool. I mean, like Lord of the Rings and things like that. Probably like a lot of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is so good.
Uh-huh.
But
Ian McKellen.
Ian McKellen!
He's back!
He's back!
Keeps coming back.
Let me go. Never again.
Don't miss me at your next panto. Can't believe that. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's crazy.
3 days. Just missed him.
Mm-hmm. If you had to say it's impossible to answer what your favorite movie is. There's no way to know that.
Lord of the Rings.
Oh,
yeah. I put those all together.
As your favorite movie?
Mm-hmm.
They just hold up so well.
They just hold up so well. Everything. Just
story-wise.
Yep.
I even think of I don't know, just like spiritually, it's like Frodo almost doesn't throw the ring. He doesn't do it. Almost.
Yeah.
And Aragorn and everybody's kind of having blind faith for him that he's going to do it. Mm-hmm. And then it looks beautiful. Mm-hmm. Music's beautiful. And I can't believe it's 10 years old now. How old is it?
It's more than that.
10 years old?
It's more than that. The first one came out in 2001.
Yeah.
Second was 2002. Third was 2003.
Yeah.
It's getting old.
Yeah.
Over 20
It's still
years.
Not
better.
old, but it's also getting old.
Better.
At the same, it's not, but it's
Right.
So movies like that, and then Pirates of the Caribbean. Why is the CGI look better back then?
It is. I'm not complaining about the CGI. I don't know why, but I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was just the filter at the time that made it the way it is, because it's just we had that small renaissance from 2001 to 2004-ish or so, where just everything was so pretty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
CGI wise,
maybe because they didn't think about it as much.
Yeah, they just did
I don't know, because
when they weren't trying.
Yeah. Oh, that's the same with these Disney movies.
Yeah.
When they weren't trying, they were inclusive and everything.
The Disney, so let's say live action, it's mostly, a lot of it's green screen, right? Mm-hmm. So it's just the person is the practical part, and everything else is CGI, where Pirates of the Caribbean, it's the opposite. It's everything is here, and we'll throw in a CGI character here or there, but it's everything, you're real. Acting against the boat, you're in the ocean, you're on these huge sets, so you have, that's really what they're working on, and okay, we'll throw in Davy Jones. He's part of this. And
all the pirate skeletons walking underwater, which I love that shot.
Yeah. Right.
That's the pirate, the dead monkey.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dead monkey. But you think the most of the budget, or at least the mindset, was not let's get all the CGI done. It's that'll be secondary to the practical stuff. I think maybe that's it.
Maybe.
But nowadays it's just CGI.
Yeah.
I think CGI. And sometimes it looks good. But
yeah. Like I said, there's some where I'm like, oh, but the other, I still like it.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't mind it. I don't mind CGI.
Yeah.
But Avatar looks good.
Yeah.
That's in a whole other thing.
Yeah, that's the ultimate.
Yeah. So how did he make that stuff look so good?
Why does his get to look so good and then the dwarfs don't?
Because Avatar, the entire thing is mostly, Yeah. Oh. So it's a time thing. Yeah. They're not done yet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, which he can afford to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, because all of his movies over $1 billion of the last however many he's done.
Then even then,
Avatar,
recently he was
Titanic.
like complaining that, it's so hard to get movies greenlit now.
Yeah.
I'm like, but you're James Cameron.
You're James Cameron.
Like, shut up.
Do whatever you
think
want.
that's true.
Yeah.
No. I don't think that's true. I mean, I don't know everything, but maybe to an extent, but I was like, you sure about that?
Not for him.
Not for him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then because I saw on another podcast how like everything is not filming in LA.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like stuff is filming here, but I know like a lot of the bigger budget stuff has been like Georgia, and I mean but that's been like that for a while.
Yeah.
That's not a new thing. Like it's been like that for quite some time. Canada, Georgia, Europe.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like The Substance shot in Paris.
Yeah, it was in France.
Oh.
Yeah, it was in Paris.
And if you go back and watch, if you know that now, watch that movie, it's very much a French movie.
Oh, it totally is.
Yeah, when you see it, how
Yeah.
it's made.
Mm-hmm.
Now
I didn't know the director was French until after I watched it.
Oh, really?
Like,
Yeah.
I guess this is like a French movie. Like,
Well, like look at some of the even the background actors and like some of like the smaller part, like her dancers, like Margaret Qualley's workout dancers and stuff. There's so many of them. The guy she hooks up with, totally French. Look
that
at him.
guy was French.
He looks so French.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So I'm like, no, you were French.
right.
Yeah.
I see it.
Yeah, now I see.
Now you see it.
It's the message of the movie.
Yeah. Who's French?
Go to
Who's not
the,
French? You know who's not French? Ian McKellen.
Ian McKellen is not French. Always Ian McKellen.
Yeah, we'll get your chance. Maybe.
I've been getting stuff that's been like, that does shoot here, but then I've been getting stuff that's like, we're shooting in Georgia.
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah, I have gotten a few things that are shooting out of state.
Yeah. So you have to go to Georgia to do that?
Georgia to do it if I haven't booked anything. But that for that. But yeah, I have gotten a couple of things where it's like, this shoots out of state.
Yeah.
We'll provide housing. I had one for, what was it? Oh, what was it? It was like a sci-fi movie, and it was like literally in the Midwest. Yeah, literally shooting in the Midwest.
That's cool though.
That's how it is these days.
Yeah. Like, I'm going to Europe. Bye, guys.
Bye. And then they're like, wait, we need you to go to Amsterdam.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Like, wait, what? I have a family.
Yeah.
Or are they going to go anywhere?
Who cares about them?
I'll bring them with me. Be like, hey, you want to live in
Stuff
Amsterdam?
shoot in New York?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Stuff shoots in New York. Yeah, I know New York's also been like, oh, it's lacking over here a little too, and two of the most expensive states. Come on.
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me.
Right.
Which is funny because stuff in New York, when they need pickup shots, they never do pickup shots in New York. They do them in downtown LA.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious. And I'm like, it's too expensive to shoot in New York. So they come here to shoot New York scenes. I'm like,
right. It's always funny. I think, well, we know, but when they shoot stuff for New York, like at Warner Brothers, or it's
New York
like,
Street.
or Universal, you're like, I've been on that.
Yep. I've definitely, I have
that
seen
is
commercials.
not New York.
Yeah. I've seen commercials and news, and I'm like, I think I know exactly where they're at.
Right. Like,
so weird.
Yeah. It's funny how they do that. And some people must, quote, be fooled, movie magic by it. But the ones that aren't, it just looks so much, it's so
like,
not
this is
New
what
York.
It looks like. Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's interesting to see that in movies. Like, especially Shameless, since you guys were to Warner Brothers, it's like
Chicago.
That is not Chicago. That's in Burbank. And, I don't know.
Where did they shoot the street scenes for that? Like outside the house? Do you know?
They did.
I never.
That was Chicago.
That was Chicago.
So they do half of their production in Burbank.
Yeah.
And the other half they shoot exteriors
in Chicago. So like the exterior of the house and stuff is Chicago. Okay, because I was looking, I was like, none of this. Okay, I was like, either it's like near the downtown LA area, but I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's like maybe Pasadena. No, it's Chicago.
Chicago. Okay,
and it's not South Side. It's North Side.
It's North Side Chicago.
It's not in the dangerous part of Chicago.
Right.
Even though they make it look like that, it's in a very nice part of Chicago.
It's in a nice spot.
Yeah.
Okay.
I knew that part.
They dress it up to look kind of shittier than it actually is, but it's in a very nice part of Chicago.
Okay. I did not know that.
Yeah, I could have worked at Warner Brothers.
You could have worked. I thought you did. No.
I love that show, Shameless. I used to watch it over and over again. Restarted after it was done.
Just keep going.
Yeah.
I've only seen episodes here and there.
Oh, okay.
I've seen all of it, but I know it's
great.
really good.
It falls off after like season 7 or 8.
Okay.
Like a lot of shows do.
Pretty good though to go to 7 or 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, even the last seasons are still good. It's just not the same.
Yeah, I'd only watch it because that's when I would have been working there. So I'd be like,
yeah.
oh, the jungle.
Oh, yeah.
Throwing in the jungle.
Yep.
Look at him go.
It's good because the whole cast stayed on the show except for Emmy. She left.
She left in like what?
Last season. Yeah, she made it to the very end and then said no, but
yeah,
like they all stayed the whole time, so it made it good. But like a lot of shows that go on that long, it starts to
dwindle.
Yeah, they should have bowed out while they're at the top.
Yeah,
but money.
That's still pretty good though. Like 7 to 8 seasons, and it only then started getting kind of down. Like that's pretty good still though.
Yeah. We're getting kind of close to the end. Close. Do you have anything on your notes there you want to bring up?
Rapid fire.
I thought you had a story you wanted to tell about. Maybe not. I think something else.
Maybe. Oh, so I felt like an ugly duck the other day.
Oh, here we go.
I haven't felt like this. So, I mean, it balanced out by the end of the week. So I'm out for St. Patrick's Day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is it.
And I'm sitting there. We've been there for a while. And then our friends who work there, the bartenders, are like,
"Where were you?"
Oh, at Rescue Brewing.
Okay.
Brewery in Upland.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's kind of by the Upland train station.
Oh, okay.
It's over there.
Okay.
And our friends are like, "Oh, these two girls bought Skylar and Zach drinks.
But they didn't
go talk to them. Didn't buy me a drink."
Was it just the three of you?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I got to feel the feeling of being that person who has to now just sit there.
Wait, so they left you there?
Yeah, because we were like, well, I guess you should talk to them. But I'm like,
got really sad.
It's like a sad movie.
We got to talk about something upbeat after this.
Shot's just on him alone.
After that. So
they left you to just sit there alone?
Yeah. And
that's
the night
sad.
kept going on.
And you're still there alone?
Well, they came back because they're like, oh, they weren't fun to talk to anyways. I'm like, well.
You still left.
You still left. Yeah.
Well, I was like, yeah, you might as well talk to them. Whatever, But like, who doesn't get drinks for the whole group?
Yeah.
I don't need it, but that would have been nice.
You know what? Dishonor on them, dishonor on their cow.
Dishonor your cow, dishonor you.
Yeah.
That's right. Man.
Rude.
So the whole night I was like, oh,
that's
what that feels like. By anyone, anything, it's like for everybody. It has to be. It's just like what do they think? I'm their dad or something? Maybe.
Are they younger than you, or are they?
Well, Skylar, that's what I told him after that. I'm like, you have pretty privilege, dude. You have to just admit it. And they both have like dark mustaches.
Okay.
Maybe that's what it was.
Dark mustaches.
And the other guy, Zach, is sort of his ward. He's at rescue every day.
The next time you're there, you're with a mustache and no beard.
One of those really bad Party City ones.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Party City.
Over my beard.
One that curls up at the body.
Yeah.
Cartoon
Handlebar.
mustache. Yeah.
Yeah, so that happened. But then the way that it balanced out was I was subbing for 3rd grade.
Yeah.
And I've subbed for this. And they bought me a drink. And I subbed for this group of kids before, so they know me.
Yeah.
But I've never been like, oh, I'm single. I've never like ever said that. Like it's never been brought up. I'm just like nothing's really happening. Then out of nowhere, this girl goes, "My mom is single and wants to date you."
Ooh.
And I'm like,
all right.
Inappropriate?
Yeah, but also talk to me after class. In a group with the principal.
Yeah, so later in line, I was like, what was that about?
Is that what you said?
Yeah, I was like, well, what? She's like, well, and then she was like, wait, what's your first name? And she's like, my mom is so-and-so. She's this years old. And
how old?
She even brought up to, I'm like, why, how did you, like 36?
Okay.
It's like not too old.
No.
I was like, it was just random to say in the middle of class. Like, Come on, kid.
The kid wants a new dad.
That's a common theme.
It
happens too many times.
So did that?
Not that date my mom.
Did it feel good or no? Were you flattered by it at all?
I was flattered. Okay. Yeah.
Right.
Later, I was like, oh,
because clearly this mom has. Have you? You must have met the mom.
I must have at some point.
Or you made an impression on her.
Yeah.
Apparently. Yeah. She obviously didn't on you. You don't remember her.
Well, I don't meet the parents usually.
Well, you must have met this one.
Random people
either that or she saw him.
They found me.
She's at the window looking in.
I've also figured out the kids do Google you.
Oh.
And of course, they're like, we Googled you, Mr. McKay. Did you know that you have this photo up there? And I'm like, what? And it was like me shirtless, sunburned, that is like, and I'm like, how do I take this off now? So I went through it from like summer.
Instagram or something?
Yeah.
Wow.
It said it was from Threads.
Oh my
god! And I'm like, I don't need a Threads. How do I get? Then I'm like, ChatGPT, how do I get this removed?
Yeah.
How do I get this off?
ChatGPT, help.
ChatGPT, help me right now. They're like, well, you could do this, this, and that. And then I go, okay, I'll delete Threads. I don't need it. It's just a bunch of OnlyFans girls. Let's delete it.
Yeah.
So I click delete, and it's like, it will delete in 1 month.
What?
No.
It puts a countdown on it?
Yeah, it's like, you really sure you want to do it?
Oh, one of those.
You really want to delete it forever? I'm like, yeah, just do it. Just
Wipe
do
it
it.
from the
I
internet.
thought I like hid this photo too. It was like the 5th and like 6 photos on a post. And I thought, oh, I just looked sunburned and pink. And I thought it was funny at the time. But now I'm like, no, the 5th graders are acting weird about it.
Yeah.
Take it off.
Take it off.
Take it away.
That's the picture, though. That was the icebreaker for that mom.
That was probably, the mom probably Googled it. That was that.
Oh.
You want to hear a funny...
She's like, boy, I could use a proper thrust from this guy. And we call that a callback, everybody. So we're at the very end right here. So we'll go and wrap it up on that.
Wait, real quickly, do you want to hear? You want to hear a funny thing? Speaking of the bar, this maybe softens it a little bit more. Well, in a funny way. So when I told you when I was in Ireland, right? I was so the drinking age in Europe is like what 16 or something like that. I was stopped from going into a pub in Ireland because apparently I didn't even look old enough to go into a pub.
Wow.
Like apparently I don't even pass for old enough there to drink. And my husband walks in and then I get stopped by this big bouncer and he's like, hold up. And it's just, you old enough to drink? And I go, yes, can I see your ID? And I just show and I'm like, I'm an adult. And he kind of looks at me like, is this fake? And I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, no, it's real. And I go, he doesn't ask me if it's fake, but he's asking,
He looks questioned.
Yeah. And I was like, am I literally
crazy?
Yeah. And then my husband Eric was just like, well, what does that say about me if they think you're like 14?
Yeah.
But yeah, the bouncer legit thought I was a child trying to sneak into a pub.
Man.
Like he's like, you're not supposed to be. I'm like, I'm an adult.
Yeah.
I'm an adult.
Yes, my child bride is old enough to drink.
God. I gave her a proper thrust.
They just say, I have a Facebook.
I have a Facebook.
I'm old enough.
I remember MySpace.
I deleted my Snapchat.
I remember Ask Jeeves.
The lady will code it.
Yeah.
How many different ways can I tell you? I know Clarissa.
I know Clarissa explained it all.
She knows it all. She does.
I helped kill my Sims in a house fire. That sounds terrible.
Tamagotchi, Furby, anything like Yeah.
Terrible.
I'm a first edition Pikachu.
150, Caesar.
150. I remember when Starbucks only had one kind of drink.
Netflix used to deliver DVDs
Yeah.
to you. What? Amazon sold books only.
Hey, remember Borders?
Oh, Borders.
Remember Borders?
R.I.P.
Oh. I just start listing all things, and he's like, I'm not American. I have no idea what you're talking about.
We only listen to American things. He's like, yeah, we got him. All right, you can go in.
Okay, that's it. That's all.
Okay. You have to be like, what's an Irish sports reference? Oh, that'd be tough.
Yeah.
I remember when Wayne Rooney was playing on England. Oh, we don't like England. I'd still get kicked out.
Yeah.
I don't know how far back the Irish stuff goes.
Oh.
Are you Irish?
Well, my grandparents came from Scotland
Oh, okay.
and England.
Okay.
Those are different things.
So they're a wee bit different than my mom's
They're
side.
like, we're
That's my
not
dad's side.
Scottish. We're Irish.
But my mom's side was probably more Irish.
Okay.
Irish Scots. So Scots Irish.
Scots Irish.
A bit of that.
Love that.
Yeah, that's probably the ears. The pokey ears. You see my ears? I could get in now.
I picked up a twang when I was there.
Ooh, a twang.
I did. Yeah, I picked up like this weird California hybrid Irish twang. I'm not joking, and it stayed the entire time.
That'll happen.
Yeah, yeah, because I was there for so long. Even in England, I kept hearing Irish talk, and I could not shake it. I'm not dead serious. I had a twang, an Irish twang, and I was like, "This is the coolest thing ever."
Yeah.
I am so cool now. No, I'm not. And then I became uncool once I landed back here, and I'm like, "Well,
It was fun
back into the sardine can."
And on that note, I'm sorry.
That out.
That was good. It was good.
That was
timing.
good. We have to wrap it up. Thanks for being here, Chelsea.
Of course.
It's always fun when you get to be on the show.
Yeah, let me come back again. Not a full year from now.
Yeah, we'll have to do like a
Soon.
summer episode.
Summer episode.
When you saw outside, this is a beautiful place, so it'll be nice. But where can everybody find you at?
Sincerely your CC on Instagram and on TikTok, even though I hardly upload. I'm more of a viewer than a poster on there, but yeah, nonetheless. I just uploaded one the other day and it actually got a fair amount. I'm like, okay.
Okay.
Hello.
Caesar's not on mic, but you know his stuff. You can find it in descriptions and things. Clint.
At the _Clint show. Also TikTok. But it seems like it's going to be mostly for the kids because all the kids have TikTok.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I'm probably just that's mostly what I've been doing lately.
So do they follow you on
Jokes.
TikTok, some of the kids?
Yeah, and they tell me, I found you on TikTok, Mr. McCann. I'm like,
crazy.
I'm 32, dude. I have like
something about that
hundreds
feels,
of hours of stuff.
feels wrong.
Yeah.
But I don't know why. Like,
No,
Oh, no.
Hey, kids, if you're watching this,
Go to bed.
turn it off.
go outside.
Go outside. Go to bed.
Do not Google proper thrusting.
No.
It came back again. Uncle Marcus on every 200 scores. I just do memes and stuff. And that's it. Thank you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Take us out.